Hello and welcome everyone. Myself CMA Bhagishri. Today we are going to continue our topic, that is illustrations of CMA final paper number 14 SFM. Topic is financial derivatives, in that forward and futures. So today we will solve illustration number 16. A unit trust wants to hedge it's a portfolio of a shares worth rupees 10 million. Okay, so this is nothing but a portfolio value, okay, using the BSE Sensex index futures. Okay, the contract size is 100 times of the index and it is currently quoted at a 6840. so this is nothing but the value of index and here number of index. So here calculation of number of contracts may ask. So beta of portfolio is given, so beta of the index may be taken as a 1. Okay, what is the number of contracts be traded? Okay, so we know that we use the beta of a portfolio, okay, and we don't consider the beta of index in formula. Okay, normally beta of index is 1 only, so we are not going to consider that because it will be same. So just we are having all the information, so we have to calculate the number of contracts. It's very easy. So number of contracts is a value, formula is value of portfolio, which is given 10 million. Okay, so it is given 10 and a million means, okay, 10 lakhs. Okay, so basically 10 million means 1 crore. Okay, so 10 million means 1 crore multiplied by beta of a portfolio, which is given 0.8. okay, don't consider beta of index, we want beta of portfolio, which is given in the second line, 0.8. okay, after that value of index, which is also given in the second line, 6840 multiplied by number of index. Okay, that is size of index, it is 100. Okay, just we have to calculate 1 crore multiplied by 0.8. I am getting here 80 lakhs. 80 lakhs divided by, just add zeros. Okay, 6,84,000. okay, so divided by 6,84,000. I am getting number of contracts like this, so I will round off. Okay, normally just first of all I will round off up to 2 decimal places. You can directly round off full. Okay, so just I am just writing, it is due to this 569 will become 70, and we know that contracts will not be in points, so we have to round off total, it is 12. okay, because it is more than 0.5, so that's why 12 contracts. Okay, let's check the answer. See, total 12 contracts. Okay, so here we have completed illustration number 16. Now we will go for illustration number 17. Which position of an index future gives a speculator a complete hedge against the following transaction? Okay, so first of all, the shares of Yes Limited, so this is a company name, is going to rise. Okay, he has a long position on a cash market, that is of a 100 lakhs on a Yes Limited. The beta of a Yes Limited is 1.25. okay, just first of all we will read the question and then we will discuss. After that, the shares of a No Limited is going to depreciate. It means first company, that is Yes Limited, its shares are increasing, and No Limited, its shares are decreasing value. Okay, he has a short position. So what is long position, what is short position, we will discuss in the cash market, and value is given 50 lakhs on a No Limited. The beta of a No Limited is 0.90. and now third company, the shares of a Fair Limited is going to stagnant. Stagnant means normally stable. Okay, so stagnant means stable. He has a short position. Okay, on a cash market. So 40 lakhs is given value of the Fair Limited, and the beta is given 0.75. Okay, so see, in the answer they have explained what is short position, what is long position. Okay, see, normally there is a rise means what, our stock prices, our expectation means, our expectation is that our shares or a stock price are going to rise. Okay, so rising trend is there, so in that case we will buy. Okay, and buy means long. Okay, just try to remember or note down it. Okay, so buy we, if the prices are rising, so we will buy today. Okay, because in the future it will be at a higher price. Okay, so that's why we will buy today. So if rising trend is there, so today's my action will be buy. Okay, so buy, that is long. Okay, and my future action after increasing the prices, sufficient increase is there in a future, I will sell. Sale means short. Okay, just remember SS, sale means short, and opposite buy means long. Okay, so just try to understand by our own example. If I want to purchase the shares or a stock, so what I will consider the rise or a fall in a shares at a today. If the shares are rising, so I will buy today, because in future it will be at a highest rate, so I will buy today, and after increasing the prices I will sell. Just like a gold transactions. Okay, now gold is increasing day by day, so normally people will buy the gold as much as possible today, because after some period the gold may increase more than today's price, so they will sell at that time, so that they will gain some amount. Okay, so like that we can consider this also. After that, if there is a trend of fall and you are having the stock or a shares, if the prices are decreasing, so in that case, before more depreciation in the value, we will just sell. Okay, today we will sell means short. Okay, and uh, after that prices will become very low, at that time we will buy in a future. Okay, so future action will be buy means long. Okay, I hope you are getting me. So first of all, we will just write the data in a table form which is given in the question. See, first of all, case A, B, C, here yes, no and fair limited. Here trend is given, that is rise, here depreciate, and here stagnant. Okay, so value of a portfolio which is already given in the question, 100 lakh, 50 lakh and 40 lakh. Okay, after that beta is also given in the question, 1.25, 0.9 and 0.75. Okay, now value of index and a future position we have to find out. Okay, so value of index means basically just we have to multiply. We know na, value of portfolio multiplied by beta of portfolio, like that. Just we have to multiply this. Here we are not going to calculate the number of contracts. This is a different type of question. Okay, so let's multiply 100 multiplied by 1.25. Okay, it is 125. Okay, answer will be in lakhs. After that 50 multiplied by 0.9, it is 45 lakhs. 40 multiplied by 0.75, it is 30 lakhs. Okay, so here I got the answer. Now just we have to write the position. Okay, and they are asking about future position. Okay, today's position they are not asking, they are asking about future position. See, which position index future gives a speculator. Okay, index future, so future का position पूछा है. Normally actual position means today's position is exactly opposite of future position. See, if the prices are rising, okay, if the prices are rising, then I will buy today. Okay, before more rise in a price, so I will buy today, it means I will sell in a future. So future position will be sale means what? Short position. Okay, here prices are going to depreciate, so before more depreciation in the value I will sell today, it means I will buy in a future. So buy means long in a future, long position. Okay, here stagnant means it may be stable, so stable means here also we will sell today and we will buy in a future. Okay, so long position. Okay, see, if the prices are stable, it means they are not going to rise. Okay, so depreciation and stagnant is a little bit same only, because we are not going to gain in a present position, so that's why we will sell in a present and we will buy, that is long in a future. Okay, so here we have completed this part. Okay, just check the answer. See, everything is correct. Okay, so here we have completed illustration number 17. Now we will go for illustration number 18, which is the last question of the futures and forwards, but we have kept 11 and 13 illustrations, so we will discuss those illustration in the next video. So illustration number 18, fill up the blanks in the following matrix. So basically we have to find out the this question mark. Okay, so this is the blank spaces we have to find out, and S&P index is quoted 4000 and the lot size is 100. So basically number of contracts is given, so we have to use the number of contract formula, and in that, in the division part, we use the value of index multiplied by number of index. So this is the division part is given, and here value of portfolio is given and beta. Okay, now beta is existing beta and desired beta. Okay, so we have to use that kind of formula, and we have to adjust the formula according to the situation. Okay, so first of all, see, first of all, here bullish and bearish. Okay, we know the value of portfolio column, we know existing beta, desired beta we know, after that number of contracts we know, but this activity means outlook and activity we have to understand. See, bullish and bearish, there is a two kind of market situations, we can say that. Okay, bullish means normally we will buy the index future. Okay, so long position we take in a bullish market, and short position, that is sale position, we take in a bearish market. There is a one short trick to just remember these words. Okay, bullish and bearish, because we may confuse due to BB, that where is a bullish, where is a bearish. See, BU, U means what? Buy. Okay, BU, BU. Okay, so bullish means buy, just you have to remember like this. And here bearish, E, and here also E, like we have to remember. So E, it means bearish and sale. Okay, just remember this. So in the first case, what is missing? Missing is activity, which is very simple. Okay, see, bullish, BU, BU, BU. Okay, BU means what? We have to buy index future. Okay, we have to buy index future. So we will just accordingly we will fill this table. Okay, bullish, right? bullish मैंने क्या बोला आपको? bullish में BU आता है, it means buy index futures, because in case of a bullish जो prices रहता है वो increase होता है. Okay, so in a bullish market prices are increasing. Okay, so this is our current action, means spot activity, what we will do the today, what is my today's action. So if the prices are increasing, so I will buy here and I will sell in future. So obviously here my spot position, actual today's position is buy index. So that's why bullish, in the bullish market we have to buy index futures. Okay, so now only I have to find out the portfolio value. Okay, and which can be find from the formula. Okay, number of contracts formula. Now while taking the beta, just take care. Okay, here desired beta is more than the existing beta, so accordingly I will write the formula. Okay, desired beta minus existing beta. So first of all, see, value of a portfolio I don't know, so value of portfolio I will consider x. Okay, that I want to find out, multiplied by beta, desired beta is more, that is 1.8, minus existing beta is less, that is 1.20. Okay, after that divide by value of index in the last line 4000 multiplied by number of index, that is 100, that is also in last line. Okay, and number of contracts. Okay, number of contracts which is given 90. Okay, so here 1.8 minus 1.2, I am getting 0.6x. Okay, divide by 4 lakh. 4 lakh. Here it is in division, I will send it for multiplication. So 90 multiplied by 4 lakh is equal to 0.6x. So 90 multiplied by 4 lakh, it is 3 crore 60 lakh. Okay, is equal to 0.6x. divide by 0.6x. So here I will get x means what? value of portfolio. Okay, value of portfolio, obviously it is value, so answer will be in rupees. So 3 crore 60 lakh divided by 0.6, so I am getting here 6 crore. Okay, value of portfolio is 6 crore. Value of portfolio is 6 crore. Okay, so we just have to fill up this answer in our original table. Answer is in rupees. Okay, so I got my answer, that is 6 crore. Okay, here first case is completed. Now in second case, what they are asking, see, we are having value of portfolio, but here existing beta is not there. Okay, and here this is very simple. If it is buy means what? Normally buy means bullish, so answer will be here bullish. Bullish means market is rising and bearish means market is falling. Okay, now just we have to calculate this existing beta. Okay, normally see, we can understand this part from here also. See, existing beta is 1.2 and it is increasing, so increasing, here bullish, here was also bullish, so it was increasing means desired beta will be more. Okay, like that here also, if market type is bullish, okay, market type is bullish, it means what will be more? Desired beta will be more or existing beta will be more. Okay, so from existing market is increasing, right? So in case of bullish, normally desired beta will be more, and in case of bearish, desired beta will be less because market is falling down. Okay, normally. So here existing beta I don't know, but I know this is desired beta, and in case of bullish, desired beta is more, so formula will be desired beta minus existing beta. Okay, desired beta minus existing beta, otherwise answer will come in negative. So that's why just take care of this part. See, desired beta will be more than existing beta. Okay, because market is increasing. So here normally number of contracts which is given 45. Value of portfolio, it is 3 crore 60 lakhs. Multiplied by desired beta is 2.3 minus existing beta I don't know, so it is x. Okay, divide by, this will be same, 4000 multiplied by 100, this is same, that is common for all the cases. Okay, now 45,000, sorry, 45 number of contracts, I will send this is in division, I will send for multiplication. Okay, directly here okay, actually I have to multiply this on this step only, just I forgot. 45 multiplied by 1 crore 80 lakh, 1 crore 80 lakh. Okay, is equal to, without multiplication our calculation will be लोअर, मीन्स इंक्रीज नहीं होगा ना ज़्यादा वैल्यू, सो ऐसे ही रखते हैं. सो इधर मल्टीप्लिकेशन है तो इधर इसको डिवीजन में भेज देते हैं. ओके, 1 crore 80 lakh डिवाइड बाय 3 crore 60 lakh is equal to 2.3 minus x. Okay, so 0.5 is equal to 2.3 minus x. Okay, so x is in minus, so I will send it here, x is equal to 2.3, here it is plus, here it will be minus. Okay, so finally I am getting x. X means what? Existing beta I took x. Okay, so my final answer of existing beta of portfolio is equal to 2.3 minus 0.5, I am getting here 1.8. so I got existing beta as a 1.8. so we have to just fill up this. 1.8 means 1.80. okay, so here second case is completed. Now third case. In the third case there is a missing three places are missing. Okay, see, I told you na, if the beta is desired beta, okay, desired beta is higher than the existing beta, it means market is increasing. Just remember like this. So here bullish and buy index future will come. In both the cases you can just analyze this. See, here also beta was increasing, so bullish and buy. Here also beta was increasing, it means desired beta was more, bullish and buy. And now here, see, in the third case, existing beta is more and desired beta is less. Okay, existing beta is more and desired beta is less. It means market is decreasing. Decreasing को ही bearish and sell index ऐसे बोलते हैं. Okay, so I got the first answer. See, here existing beta is more and desired beta is lower. It means market is decreasing. Decreasing means bearish. Bearish means sell index futures, sell index futures. Okay, here 1.2 means 1.20. Okay, now just find out the number of contracts. Now formula will be existing beta minus desired beta. Okay, number of contracts, finding the number of contracts is very easy in this part. See, the value of portfolio which is given in case O 2 crore. Okay, 2 crore multiplied by existing beta is more, that is 1.6, and desired beta is 1.20, right? Yeah, divide by 4000 multiplied by 100, this will be same. Difference 1.6 minus 1.2 multiplied by 2 crore. Okay, 2 crore. I am getting here 80 lakhs. 80 lakhs divided by 4 lakh. So I will get the number of contracts. So therefore number of contracts, (20 contracts). Okay, 20 contracts. Just we will fill up this in our main table. Number of contracts, that is 20 contracts. Okay, now next case. Okay, in case of next part, see, case B. Okay, sorry, case P, bullish. I have told you bullish, BU means buy index future. So bullish, it means buy index futures. Okay, now only one filling the blank is there, it means desired beta. Now we have to write the formula, so we have to analyze that which beta will be more. I have told you in case of bullish means rising the market, it means desired beta will be more. So my formula should be desired beta minus existing beta. Okay, otherwise answer will come in negative. Okay, so bullish means rising, so that's why we have written buy, right? So bullish means rising, it means desired beta will be more. So formula is desired beta minus existing beta. Okay, see, formula is desired beta minus existing beta. Okay, so in case of P, number of contracts is given 48, value of portfolio is 6 crore 40 lakhs, multiplied by desired beta. I don't know desired beta, that's why X, and my existing beta is 1.10. In division we know that it is same. Okay, so I will send this here. Here it is in division, I will send for multiplication. (48) multiplied by okay, here it is in multiplication, I will send it for division. 6 crore 40 lakhs 0.3 is equal to x minus 1.10. Okay, now this is in minus, so I will send it here so that it will be plus. So plus 1.10, I am getting 1.4 as my desired beta, because x was, see, x was what, x was desired beta, so I am getting my desired beta 1.4. 1.4 is equal to my desired beta of portfolio. Okay, desired beta of portfolio I got. Just I will fill up this in my original table. .4, okay, that is 1.40. Okay, so now next case, that is Q. It's very simple. Okay, see, I have told you now, whenever there is a bearish, so BE means sale, so bearish market means it is going down, so here sale index futures. This is my current position. After that, missing is number of contracts, which is very simple, and I told you na, in case of bearish the desired beta will be lower. See, in case of bearish desired beta will be lower, so formula is existing beta minus desired beta. Okay, existing beta minus desired beta. So let's find out number of contracts we want. See, value of portfolio, it is 2 crore 50 lakh, 2 crore 50 lakh, okay, multiplied by existing beta is 1.40 minus desired beta is 1 divided by, we know that, what is that? Okay, we have to find out the number of contracts. So here 1.4 minus 1 multiplied by 2 crore 50 lakhs, so I am getting here 1 crore divided by 4 lakh. Therefore, number of contracts (25). Okay, 25 number of contracts 25. ठीक है, चलो फिल करते. 25 number of contracts. ठीक है, now last case. See, bearish sale. Okay, and I told you na, in case of bearish desired beta will be lower. Okay, so in case of bearish my desired beta will be lower. It means existing beta is more, so formula is existing beta minus desired beta. We know everything, but we have to calculate the existing beta. Okay, so formula is existing beta minus desired beta, because market is falling down. Number of contracts, which is given 45. Value of portfolio, it is 5 crore. Existing beta, I don't know, x, and my desired beta is 1.25. This would be same. This is in division, I will send it for multiplication. (5 crore) x minus 1.25. Okay, 45 multiplied by 4 lakh, it is 1 crore 80 lakh. Okay, now here it is in multiplication, I will send it for division. Okay, now this is in minus, I will send it for here for plus. Okay, so it will become plus 1.25 is equal to x. So just add 1.25. okay, 1.61. okay, 1.61. what was the x? My x was existing beta of portfolio. See, existing beta of portfolio was x, so that's why 1.61 is my answer, which is existing beta of portfolio. Okay, just fill up this in your table so that this question will be completed. Okay, existing beta 1.61. okay, 1.61. just you can check the answer from here. Okay, everything is correct. So here we have completed illustration number 18. If you found this video helpful, then please like the video, do share with your friends, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get more updates, and please check my channel's playlist to get more videos on various topics, and also join the Telegram group. Thanks for watching, friends.